Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Wednesday night in the NBA. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like, video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant, is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer.
And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Raptors. The upcoming part of their schedule is going to tell us a lot about this team, guys. They're facing a tough set of games on the road.
Boy, I tell you what, for a team that's struggling, the road is not the answer. And this team has struggled wherever they play. They just had a tough time playing good, winning basketball.
Well, I'm sure the last thing they want right now is to hit the road because you got to work out your problems before you end up on a road trip. They'll just have to suck it up and try to use this trip to try to turn things around, but it'll be very difficult.
Watch outside!
Number 10. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
Good on both. On defense, Toronto. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Mike Brown. What's the news there, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them in his mind is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here is Durant. The Raptors getting the bucket. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Number 23. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
Here's Sacramento now. It's a 3-point game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, they got beat last time because they were, I thought, very passive. I mean, they really didn't attack the hoop. They settled for outside jumpers, and you can see it when you look at the stat sheet and the free throw differential.
And here are the Raptors now, following the 3 from Jackson. Passes it to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson passes to Burke. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Clark, later in the game, you need to get to the line.
I think you're right, Kevin. You want to get that ball to the rim. Your backcourt needs to drive the ball to the basket, get some fouls racked up on the other team's big people, get a couple of easy points at the foul line. That's how you turn the end game in your favor.
That's just good strategy.
Excellent strategy when you can execute.
Now Jackson. After the missed three from Randall. The kick out to Anderson. The feed to Jackson. Pass to Durant. Back to Jackson. Kings moving the ball around. Anderson's shot is off.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
There's the pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Number 10 gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
And the Kings making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Number 23. The three-pointer, no good.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And Anderson kicks to Jackson. And 10 feet out. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies.
And when the game went into overtime, the confidence of both teams seemed to go in opposite directions. And they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that, Steve. We've seen it before. The longer it stays close, the more confidence the underdog gains.
Here's Bullock. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Randall, defended by Adams. Beasley with the steal. All by himself. Some solid defense from Williamson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. Kicks it out to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Beasley again missing. Raptors leading by 4. Number 10. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Jackson dishes to Anderson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 4. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in steals. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And Clark, you know I love the long ball. The way they've been shooting that three-point line is really fun to watch. I mean, they're spreading the floor, they're sharing the ball, and they're moving the ball inside and out. You get that inside-out game going, and it's much easier to get open looks from the three-point line.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Pass to Williamson. Number 23, guarded by Jackson. Doubled by Bullock. The Raptors need to get a shot. And too long on the shot.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
It's Jackson with the drive. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Kings trailed by 3. Anderson passes to Adams. He dishes it to Jackson. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, terrific one-on-one score. Able to break down defenders and make something out of nothing.
Yeah, it's really a nice blend of balance and creativity. He puts you on your heels, stops on the dime, and he can drain it on you before you recover.
That one is off. A new group in now for the Raptors. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Raptors now. Dunn, guarded by Jackson. Dunn passes to Murphy. Here's McDaniel. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Raptors lead by 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Jackson. Buries the jump shot. Jackson's got 7.
It's obvious he's hurting. I mean, he's going to tough it out, though, and continue to contribute on. You got to give him credit for that.
Here's Dunn. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Outside Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Gay.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Dunn passes to McDaniel. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here is Ibaka. Pulls up on the wing. Hits the bucket. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's Dunn. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. It's Jackson with the drive. Murphy with the steal. Passes to McDaniel. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 8. Here's Jackson. He's got 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dishes it to Gay. Jackson. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Feeds it to Murphy. Harris outside. He passes it to Dunn. Here's Murphy. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. A free-flowing first quarter.
Friday, January.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Rudy Gay is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Durant. Then there's Allen. And it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Kevin Durant is second.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Raptors. Number 11. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 7. The pass to Sharp. Fires the 3, and that one's good. He has 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He feeds it to Harris. Pass to Dunn. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Gage got his 3rd rebound tonight. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. They've packed their bags for a long one, as that'll be the first of 7 straight on the road. The Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Durant off a pick from Biyombo. This is it to Sharp. Here's the 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And the pass to McDaniel. Fires the 3. They get it back. Number 11. Some solid defense from Sharp. The Kings trail by 6. The 3. Good. 8 points for him.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. There's the pick. Iguodala with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Pass to Dunn. He kicks to Iguodala. The dish to Harris. 5 on the clock. The shot is off. Great D that time from Sharp. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Dunn passes to Iguodala. Carries it from 3-point range. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
And so here's Toronto. After the miss from Sharp, they set the screen. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Toronto with the ball, following Durant's 3-point attempt. Number 23. And again, it's Toronto converting.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Sharp, the pass to Durant. Gay outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Gay's got 5 points so far. Raptors leading by 6. Number 23, defended by Sharp. Iguodala outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Passes it to McDaniel. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Allen. Sharp, he's covered by Iguodala. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Kings have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The pass to McDaniel. Kicks it to Iguodala. Clock at 6. The Kings trail by 3. Durant kicks to Jackson. Gay sets the pick for Jackson. Allen inside the 3-point line, and he's on the money with his first shot today. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Iguodala outside. Hangs home the trifecta. Iguodala's got 6 here in this quarter. Kings have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's Jackson with the drive. Allen. Back to Jackson. And again, it's Sacramento converted. Toronto's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. On the wing, Iguodala. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Sharp. It's Durant on the wing. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Number 10. No good on the 3. Kings have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Allen, that's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Randall. Picked him clean. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Sharp. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Kevin Durant is second.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you, they put in long hours in the gym to get those percentages where they are.
And that's what it takes, Steve. You know that better than anybody. I don't know if you're ever born a good free throw shooter. You can have some aptitude for being a good free throw shooter, but to be great, it's going to take a lot of hard work.
Both free throws good from Sharp.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Goes up on the high post. Here's Adams. Nice D from Randall.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And there's the pass to Williamson. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Number 10. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Here's Bullock. The Raptors knocking down the tray. Jackson misses.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Passes to Randall. No one near him. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Here's Jackson. That one off the back iron and out.
He has not been on his game. And, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 14th in assists. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
And the Kings making a change here. Beasley's checked in. The Kings trail by 7. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Suns. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Sacramento, just way behind.
Well, I think for Sacramento, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few runs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
And Adams backs in to end the run. Gets it to go. Adams has got his second bucket tonight. 1:02 left here in the second. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Number 23, guarded by Jackson. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. The Kings trail by 7.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
On its way from Beasley for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good on the quick three. Sacramento's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a three-point Raptor lead.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Number 17. The layup missed. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Raptors lead by 3. Well, folks, stay tuned.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The pass to Williamson. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And they start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 5. Jackson with it. Anderson dishes to Jackson. Nailed from three-point line. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
There's the pick, number 23. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Raptors have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Both good from the line that time. The Kings trailed by 4. And there's the feed to Anderson. Outside Durant. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Toronto with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home.
No doubt the Golden State fans, some of the best in the league, they want to see their Warriors win that one.
No good from Randall. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Durant, the pass to Jackson. Just over a minute and a half of pass here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Kings have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors leading by 4. To the middle. Number 10. Rebounded by Jackson. Kings have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. And you look at Jackson, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the 3. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a 3-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Anderson with the ball, now guarded by Randall. Durant kicks to Jackson. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup. They got on this a little while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Pass to Randall. A 3-ball. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
They set the pick. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the basket good. He's got 8.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Jackson. Releases. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Adams has got 8 points.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him. I mean, he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself.
The Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And Durant, here we go. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Here's Jackson. Drills the 3-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
That's his second 3-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Number 10. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson drives in. Here's Bullock. Rejected by Randall. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Leads him in there. From down in the low post, it goes. 18 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Jackson dishes to Durant. Back to Jackson. Left side Anderson. Fires for three. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Number 23, guarded by Jackson. Passes it to Randall. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
He dishes it to Murphy. He passes to Randall. From past the arc. Number 11. And he banks in the layup.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Number 22. Number 10, defended by Durant. It's Murphy outside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Number 22. It's rebounded by Randall. Raptors trail by 3. Dishes it to Murphy. Now the pass to Randall. Inside. And a missed layup. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Feeds it to Durant. All alone. And he hits the jumper for 2. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Number 11. And the Raptors miss again.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Durant gets to Ibaka. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at Orlando, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course, the Toronto Raptors, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
When you look at Toronto, they've got to be incredibly deflated by the way things have gone for them this season.
Seems like everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, Clark. For a team that had some high hopes, it's been a major disappointment.
Ibaka hits both of them. Raptors trail by 7. Number 23, defended by Bullock. Number 11, Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Kings. Durant's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we were really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Williamson, the pass to Murphy.
Who's watching here? It's all you.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Number 17. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And the Raptors making a change here. And he sinks the second. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. He's got 17. Back to Adams. Pass to Bullock. He feeds it to Ibaka. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ibaka's got 5 points so far.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Murphy down low. Passes it to Randall. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Kings.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
If he passes to Randall. Number 23. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 21.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that 3-pointer.
Outside Jackson. The high post shot. That one wide left.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Raptors have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. The first free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And so Murphy hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
He kicks to Allen. 11 feet away. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Randall. Off the mark. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings ahead. They're up by 10. And
Sunday, January 29th, the Indiana Pacers.
the 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Kings leading now by 10. Reggie Jackson out there with Allen. Then there's Anderson, and it's Durant, and it's Adams at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Allen's shot is off.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Watch outside!
And the pass to Randall. Adams on him. That's good. The Kings shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Anderson right side.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Raptors making a switch here. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Number 10, defended by Bullock. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Gets it to go. Raptors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
For 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And here is Durant. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Adams. Takes it from 10. No good off the front iron.
He had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
They set the pick. Here's Randall. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Jackson kicks to Durant. It's up a three. No luck. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Anderson. Passes it to McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
There's the pass to Adams. Anderson outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Anderson. He has 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The Raptors making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 7. There's a good screen. Randall, he's covered by Anderson. Randall buries the easy one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Bull. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Randall, defended by Anderson, gets it to go. He's got 19.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Randall. Number 23, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Randall. Lets it go with the 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Kings moving the ball around. But they get it back. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. And their journey is just getting started. That'll be the second of 7 straight on the road.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Phoenix game turns out for sure.
Fast break Toronto. Here's Williamson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Kings leading now by 5. Now the dish to Beasley. Unloads from 9. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The free throw drops in for Beasley. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Raptors trail by 6. The pass to Randall. Defended by Bullock. Now here's Beasley. Outside Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Anderson. Jackson dishes to Anderson. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. Impressive fadeaway right there. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Toronto calls timeout.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here's Adams. Back to Anderson. The feed now to Jackson. He dishes it to Anderson. Kicks it out to Beasley. Look at 6. Blocked. Pushing it up. And here they go. The shot's good from Williamson. Now just a 3-point Kings lead.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Back to Beasley from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Number 23, covered by Beasley. Pass to Randall to tie it up. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson off the pick from Adams. This is to Beasley. Jackson setting the pick here for Beasley. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Shoots from the right block. No good from Randall. Kings leading now by 6. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. He passes to Adams. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Raptors trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. From 7. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's the first. That narrows the gap to 7. Tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he would like. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Jackson kicks to Adams. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And the Kings making a change here. Durant's checked in. 1:44 left in the game. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, as he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 1:38 left in the 4th. Number 23, guarded by Jackson. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. Number 23. Number 17. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bullock's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable and doing a nice job collectively.
The Kings need to get out the shot here. Anderson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Jackson, defended by Williamson. Pass to Bullock. 3-pointer. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 10. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
Usually outside. So the Kings win it. It was a solid.
Thanks for tuning into this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Thursday night in the NBA, it's going to be the New York Knicks up against the Boston Celtics. And we send you out now to Boston for opening tip. Kevin Harlan is standing by.
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, taking a look here at Drew Holiday. What will we see, you think, from him?
Well, he's as smart as they come defensively. And no matter who he's guarding, he knows what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and he forces them to do things that maybe don't suit their game.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out, Clark.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for him, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Wiggins, DeRozan defending. Outside Holiday. Rejected by Clark. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the strike had an impact.
Here's Murray. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And the Celtics with possession here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
But Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Holiday. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. On defense, the Knicks. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Holiday dishes to Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
And that one falls for Robinson. Second free throw, no good. The Celtics have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Clark kicks to DeRozan. The Celtics working the ball around now. No good from Clark. Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jones against Grant. Murray, the pass to Wiggins.
Holiday.
Backing down. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Number 30, he's covered by Murray. Jones makes it off the glass.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Knicks trail by 6. Murray, the pass to Holiday. Now Murray. Wiggins, DeRozan defending, kicks to Holiday. He feeds it to Grant. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. And you look at DeRozan, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
You know what? They say that you want to make your free throws when they count, but heck, they all count. This guy's been one of the best all season at knocking down free throws.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. And that one's good. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
There's the pick. Doubled by DeRozan. Now Murray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Celtics leading by 8. DeRozan gets a screen from Clark. DeRozan dishes to Clark. Now the pass to Jones. Robinson on him. Shoots from the post. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Knicks. Now the dish to Holiday. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 4th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in scoring. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Here's Wiggins, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
DeRozan with it, averaging 24 points per contest. Morris gets to DeRozan, 6 to shoot. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gets the bucket.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Grant, right side, shoots the three, and good on the basket. Book it.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's DeRozan, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here's Murray, right now averaging 15 points a game. The three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. Number 30. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 9.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Wiggins, and the Knicks good for 2. And here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Morris off a pick from Clark. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Wiggins, DeRozan defending. Doubled by DeRozan. Holiday, the pass to Grant. 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, there's the Celtics, just way behind.
Checking out New York, they've surprised a few people this season. It was hard to tell what direction they'd go in, but no doubt they're on the right track.
Yeah, things are falling their way this season, Clark, and it's good to see. They made a few subtle changes to the roster over the summer, and most people didn't really think too much of it, but those moves have paid off. I mean, they're having a good season.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Suggs sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Pass to Kelly. The Celtics working the ball around now, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 12.
Kick it out.
Outside, White. Pass to Thomas. Plenty of space. And the shot is long.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by White. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Drummond. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, stone cold at the free throw line so far. They've been awful.
Yeah, and they can ill afford to give all those points away from the strike.
Number 45. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Martin with the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And so it's Boston with it after the made shot from Martin. Number 45. Here's Kennedy. No good on the triple. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the paint. Pass to White. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
No good from Kelly. Knicks trail by 8. Thomas goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his first points in this one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
It's so tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now White, 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
The pass to Kelly. Suggs, a 3-ball. Can't get it to go.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-a-mano. He wanted to return the favor that week, but just didn't get it to go.
A free-flowing.
Coming up next month.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Robinson. Thomas is out there with White. And it's Moody in at the 3. White is checked in for Thomas. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 6. White with it. From outside the arc. No one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Suggs. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
They're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
White drives in. Dishes to White. Back to White. Releases. Tough to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrows.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
Stolen. White gets the screen from Robinson. Stripped away. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Number 34. Off target with his 3.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And both free throws good for White. Celtics leading by 5. Pulls it up. Drops one in from the wing.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Now here's White, averaging 9 points per contest. Moody drops in the tray.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
They set the screen. There's the three, and the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 7. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thomas kicks to White. Passes it to Moody. Back to White. Fires the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Suggs. He jams it with authority.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Pass to Moody. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Thomas with the steal. One-on-one here. Right side, White. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Knicks making a switch here.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Celtics leading by 3. There's a good screen. Number 9. No run.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
White drives in. Takes the 3. And that one's good. White's got 5 now. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Number 9. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 3. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside, White. He passes to Wiggins.
Hit me, I'm open.
The shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Yeah, some good games going on today, especially the one involving the Lakers. That's a great matchup.
Knicks trailed by 3. Feeds it to White. A baseline J. Misses off the right iron. The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Suggs defended by Wiggins. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Grant, he's checked in for New York. Number 34, defended by Wiggins. The feed now to Clark. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. His three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. Thomas got 9 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Clark, averaging 9 points per contest. Suggs, he's guarded by Thomas, and that one's good. 8 points for him. Here's White. The pass to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York Clark with the triple.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming.
Suggs, he's guarded by Thomas. Here's Fultz. The rebound by Grant. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. White, left side. Fires from deep. But they recover. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. He kicks it to Clark. Launches a three. They get it back. Jones off target at the rim. New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Grant. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trailed by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out. The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 11th in steals, 17th in rebounding. And the shooting number's a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Jones. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Suggs. The Knicks pull it in.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Murray. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Suggs. Here's Clark. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here. And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. And that one misses. The Knicks with the lead. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Holiday goes in. Here's Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, well, you're in big trouble.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Holiday. Passes to Murray. They set the pick. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Fultz. And Clark slams it in.
A strong finish coming right on the heels of that offensive rebound.
Clark, he went immediately back up with it.
I love the quickness there.
Yeah, and that's how to do it. Take advantage of the D that's out of position after that initial shot.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. And the Knicks miss again. He dishes it to Holiday. Grant outside. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Celtics. On deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And what? The Suns.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance from Wiggins.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got DeRozan, and it's Clark in a power forward position. That's the Boston 5.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And so here is New York, trailing by 5. Grant kicks to Holiday. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's Clark, number 30. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
The shot's good from Wiggins.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Jones dishes to Morris. A floater, and that's collected by Drew Holiday.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 at the line. That free throw missing. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
And a chance here to check out the league scoring leaders. And you look at DeRozan, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
There's no way you can light up the scoreboard with these kinds of numbers without help from your team. But averaging this many points per game takes a really special player, even with the best teammates in the world.
And it's tied up with that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Kicks to Clark. Working on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan passes to Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clark's got 8.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Oh, and there's the effort. And then Jones with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here's Murray looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Grant. Rejected by Jones. Now here's DeRozan. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Andre Drummond's checked in for Robinson. Now Murray. He feeds it to Grant. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good. Grant's got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here is Morris. Defense is right there. And here's DeRozan. It's Drummond with the rebound. Wiggins, defended by Clark. Wiggins, that's good from 17 feet away. 17 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really, really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Now, here is Morris, averaging 12 points a game. Number 30, he's covered by Murray. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Holiday up top, defended by Morris. To the key. The Knicks rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And another aspect of his game that I really like is how effectively he sets picks. It's overlooked sometimes, but he does a great job of positioning and getting there at the right time to set a screen and help a teammate get free.
And the rebound goes to Martin. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Holiday, the shot no good. Great D that time from Kelly. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 4th in field goal percentage, 8th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
Now, to me, this game comes down to one thing, and that's creating high percentage shots time and again. And Clark, you talked about that field goal percentage. That's an impressive number. So this is obviously a very well-coached team. They play hard, they play together, and when they're shooting the ball well like they have been, they're tough to beat.
Here's Holiday, averaging 10 points per contest. Holiday off a pick from Wiggins. There's a screen. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 5 now.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game. Lock at 6. There's the dish to Morris. Lets a floater go. No good.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Kelly. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Kelly.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here is Martin. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Kelly. The shot. Nice shot from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 1. Clark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
It's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
And that one's good. Drummond. The Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Now, here is Morris. Guarded by Holiday. From beyond the arc, the shot's good from Kelly. 7 points in the game. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Morris with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. Dishes it to Morris. Tries from the block. Rejected by Martin. Here's Murray. Defended by Kelly. Martin the pass to Murray. Feeds to Drummond. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. The shot is off. Nice D from Clark. The Celtics with the lead. There's the feed to Morris. Wide open look. No good.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Patton the screen. Goes up with a strike. He squares up and sinks it. 19 points in the game.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. And you look at DeRozan, third in assists and a great leader.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. I mean, very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
Holiday off a pick from Grant. Here's Robinson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And the Knicks making a change here. White's checked in. He's Robinson with the block. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. The Celtics have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
At least they have the advantage, but if they don't get a stop here, that missed free throw could prove to be a killer.
Murray, the pass to Robinson. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Murray. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Martin kicks to Grant. The Knicks rebound. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morris passes to Curry. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Celtics have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. That free throw, no good. The Knicks making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
I got it!
White with it. Morris is there. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics up 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
This Friday, January 27th.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Grant. White is out there with Holiday. Then it's Robinson, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And that one falls for Robinson. Celtics making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Launches it. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a screen by Robinson. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's White. Murray, the pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. A shot's hit from Wiggins. 22 points for him.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Morris kicks to DeRozan. DeRozan gets a screen from Morris. Number 30. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Now, here's Grant. Shoots it up. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here's DeRozan. Base. And the pass to Wiggins. And there's another one for the Knicks. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's DeRozan. He passes to Morris. Rejected by Grant. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
A steal. It's a nice pitching by New York here. Passes it to Wiggins. Wide open. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Knicks.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
No good from Grant. Celtics trail by 7. Now Morris. Base. Again, the miss by the Celtics. White drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. And both free throws good for White. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Can they get it? Right through the shoulder that time. All net.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
The Knicks leading by 7. Murray the pass to Wiggins. "18 feet out. Gets it to go. And he has 28 points for the game.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Morris dishes to Jones. He kicks it to DeRozan. And that one is stuck right through.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Let me thinking back to my day.
Oh, yeah, well, it does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days too, guys. Oh wait, maybe not. Great assist there, led him to the perfect spot.
Celtics trail by 9. Suggs. Back to DeRozan. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Clark. Kicks it to Morris. This one for 3. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for New York. The Knicks leading by 9. Holiday off a pick from Wiggins. Holiday the pass to Wiggins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Holiday off a pitch from Grant. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 9.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Suggs drills the three-pointer. And so it's New York with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Grant pitched to Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And here is Morris.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Suggs. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Morris. The dish now to DeRozan. Dives for it. Another miss by DeRozan.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Pass to Holiday. Some nice passing by New York here. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Wiggins.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He told his guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it. And just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Pass to Jones. Buries it down low. And now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Back to Grant. Outside Holiday. Holiday left side. Back to Grant. Clock at 6. This is to Robinson. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Now, here's Morris. And DeRozan. Here we go. Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. That drops. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
New York calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 1:25 left in the game. Outside Holiday. Murray the pass to Holiday. Grant outside to end the drought. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Murray. Back to Holiday. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 96. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morris dishes to Clark. Feeds to DeRozan. He kicks to Morris. Here's the floater. Missed. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
A cold-blooded trip to the line there. They're just one stop away from winning this thing now.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. They could win it. Nothing shot, no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
Hello and welcome. Great to have you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Thursday night basketball. It's the Detroit Pistons going.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. A factor in every game. Russell Westbrook will be on display.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get in the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
And Clark, of course, they are still without John Wall.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. And I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you change your rotation? Do you put him back in the starting lineup? Do you put him on the bench? Do you leave him out of the rotation altogether? Those are questions that the coaching staff is going to have to answer.
Here's Fox. Connects from three-point range.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's the screen. Past a man. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Here's Fox, averaging 19 points per contest. Number 34 can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game, and remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
Steve talked about the contribution they got from their bench in winning this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them in that regard.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, the depth they have was apparent on that day. I mean, there was no drop-off when they went to their bench, and the coach has to be extremely confident knowing that his reserves can handle their weight.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn trailing. Mann, guarded by Fox. Pass to Mann. Back to Brown. From downtown. Rebound by the Pistons. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Fox. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He has 5.
Boy, he's looked great so far, right from the opening tip. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Boucher. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Fifth best, the Nets.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 3. Number 31. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Brown outside. Gets it to go. Brown's got 7 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little improvement to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Here's Fox. He's got 5. Number 25. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Back to Brown. Man passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. And that one goes long.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Fox. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 7.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now, here's Brown. He has 7. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Kuzma. And the Nets, another 3.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 5th for free throw shooting, 14th in rebounding. And as far as team scoring goes, they've struggled a bit. Top 20 in the league. There's room to get better there.
Yeah, you look at the free throw shooting, Clark. It's very impressive. They've been in the top 5, as you talked about. And it's a result of a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. And when you shoot them that well, then you gain confidence and you really start attacking the rim because you want to go to the free throw line to shoot.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Man passes to Brown. From the arc. No good.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Westbrook. Man, he's covered by Westbrook. Dishes to Brown. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Brown's got 10.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Man.
Steve, they've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column. You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
That free throw, no good. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Nets trailed by 4. Here's Trent. Pass to to Beal. Number 42. Rebound, Detroit.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim. Kevin, I love the intensity with which he plays at the defensive end. He's just impervious to picks and screens, fighting over the top, slipping through them. But whatever it takes, he's going to do for you.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. And he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Can't hit from in close.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up.
Beal's shot is good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Noel with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. We'll take a look at the Nets. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, there's the Pistons, 2 spots down.
Checking out Brooklyn, the thing with them is they haven't really established an identity for themselves as a team.